Alright, so today I want to record a detailed review on this YEAMON muscle massager. So this is 30 bucks from Amazon, and when you purchase it, you get the massager, you get a gua sha tool, you get a microfiber cloth to wipe down your stuff, and then you also get this microfiber kind of carrying case. So basically, I just want to do like a detailed review primarily on this massaging tool because that's what I'm interested in. And I just want to see, is this worth it for 30 bucks? So starting with the construction, both for the gua sha tool and this massager, both of them are fully stainless steel construction. Besides here, you can see this connection point. There appears to be plastic here on the inside connecting to the roller, the axis of rotation. And just going through how it's constructed, we have two large rollers here, very large rollers. Let me go ahead and measure these for you. So it's about 1.3 inches in diameter, and then for the height, 1.83 inches. So they're pretty large rollers, and I find this massager is good for those large muscle groups. So using it for your legs, your back, your glutes. It can still work on your arms. You know, you can still use it on your arms, but where it really excels is those larger muscle groups like your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, etc. You know. So how you use it? There's two ways. So I would think you could enter your fingers in here. I personally can't. It's too small for my fingers. So I would like them to make that larger. So how I use it, you see these kind of bumped regions. You just put your fingers here and then just roll it along wherever. And you can apply a lot of pressure because this is stainless steel. It can withstand a large amount of load. So a couple things. Starting with the grooves here, I wish this handle was thicker. Right now, when I grip it, this is my hand right now, so it's not very comfy to grip. I wish they would make this handle thicker, and maybe also put, if they put some rubber lining around here, so you don't have the steel digging into your hands, especially when you're applying a lot of pressure. While the stainless steel feels really nice and cool on your hand and it really digs in there, I'm not looking for, steel to dig into my hands when I'm doing my massaging, So adding some lining to make this softer and making this handle thicker would be very nice. Also, I would like to see this region, although it's steel and it can handle a large amount of load, I'd like to see some slight reinforcement here because as you're, applying a lot of load over time, I don't want there to be bending stress here that over time can cause fatigue and kind of just bend this item and wear it down. Because if you're paying $30 for this item, I would want this to last for life. This is kind of a buy it for life item, as are the other YEAMON massagers that I reviewed. If I'm paying such a premium price, and while it is premium quality, I do want it to last for life. I want to use this every day for life if I'm paying that much. So I love the large size of the rollers. The rollers feel amazing. If I was to compare them to the other massager review video that I did on my channel of the 6 roller massager, I like these rollers more. When I was referring to larger rollers, this is what I'm talking about. If they had these on the 6 roller massager, I think that would be the perfect design for a massager. For this one, it can kind of sometimes not feel super balanced because of this design is only rolling on 2 rollers. So if they added another pair, let's say, they had another 2 rollers stemming out from here, you can get much more balanced force, and you can apply a lot more force across your body without really worrying about balancing the massager. So adding another 2 rollers to reinforce it, that would also take off bending stress from the bottom region. So if they added another, piece that stemmed off here and add 2 more rollers, this would be a really effective tool. Make the handle thicker, and also add some rubber kind of to so it digs into your hand less. That would be very comfortable, and it would be an extremely effective piece. um yeah, so for 30 bucks, is this worth it? For me, I'm tempted to say yes because of the build quality and how durable this is. However, um, you know, if they made those improvements that I said, just make the handle more comfortable to use, perhaps add another roller, this thing for 30 bucks would be incredible. This is more effective than a foam roller, I feel, because you can control how much force you put into your muscles. So this can adapt to anyone. So if you have a low pain tolerance, let's say you can't handle a lot of pain, this can adapt to you because you control how much force you put in. But also, if you have very tight muscles and you really want a deep massage, especially in those hard to reach areas, you can't really get a massage on your tibia. You can't really get a massage on your forearms. You can't get a massage really on your neck much, or those awkward areas with a foam roller. And sometimes with a massage gun, you just can't get a deep enough massage. Sometimes, just using your force by hand just gets in there deeper than any massage gun ever could. No hate on massage guns. I love massage guns, but sometimes you need to charge them, and if you're on the go, you can't charge them. And sometimes they just can't produce enough force to really get into some of those knots in your muscles, especially when you're fatigued, and especially in those smaller muscle groups. So I think that's where the handheld massage tools like this can really excel. And I love the stainless steel you know selection of material, because stainless steel it's very high strength, very good fatigue life, and it's also cool to the touch. So because it's cool to the touch, you could honestly put this thing in the freezer, make it even colder, and you could just roll it on yourself and it would cool down your muscles. It could be some really nice cold therapy. You can even heat it up and do some heat therapy. So I see a lot of implications for this product. Aside from just massage, you can use this thermal properties of stainless steel to, make it even more effective massager, where, for massage guns, you may pay hundreds of dollars for those features where you can, use cold and heat therapy. This thing, you just heat it up or cool it down, and it holds that heat or that cool temperature, and you could just roll it along yourself and control um, how much power you put into it. So this is a really effective massager. Uh, it's stainless steel, durable. So for 30 bucks, I would personally say it's worth it, but if they make those improvements I say, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. If you really care about recovery, you really want something that's small, portable, on the go, this thing is worth it 100%, in my opinion. I do want to say it also comes with this gua sha tool. So if you use gua sha, you know, this is included, and it makes the deal even better for 30 bucks. And it comes with the microfiber cloth. I do want to say, with this handheld, with this bag, this carrying bag, this can't fit in there. So I wish they would, put more thought into the bag. Like, the bag should be able to hold this product. So just, making a slightly larger bag, making it wider, it's kind of a no-brainer. Put all your tools in there, your microfiber cloth, your gua sha, your massager, put it all into the bag. I think that's a no-brainer. So they need to fix, the size of that bag. But aside from those cons and kind of those suggestions that I gave, it's an amazing product. Honestly, all three of the massagers that they sent over, very high quality. I could recommend all of them. They're all very effective. They all do the job that they say they do. And you know, for a premium product, you pay a premium cost. Makes sense. For a stainless steel massager, you're not gonna pay the same as a plastic or wooden massager, but it's also more effective than either of those. So whether it's worth it is up to you and your priorities. You know, if you really value portability, you value, getting a really deep massage and deep recovery, then this would be worth it to you. If not, then I'd maybe pass on it. Um, yeah. So if you'd like to see more detailed, honest reviews like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna link this product down below if you want to check it out. And thanks so much for watching.